Hi, this is Kieran. In this video, we'll be talking about the bullish fundamentals behind Solana, an ultra-fast layer 1 chain which can go up to 50,000 transactions per second with extremely low fees. If you like this type of content, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button as well as the likes, as I bring a lot of cryptocurrency fundamentals tutorials so that you can stay in the know and live a decentralized lifestyle. I believe in the multi-chain future, and I'm pretty bullish on Solana. The technology behind it is pretty amazing. So let me quickly read the description of what Solana is, and then we'll discuss a lot further. Solana is an ultra-fast, low-latency, high-performance blockchain with smart contract functionality using an innovative approach to timekeeping called proof of history. And this is really important. This is groundbreaking consensus mechanism, allowing for very fast transaction speeds and like zero delays in finality. So Solana can achieve this sub-second global state finality and transaction throughput of over 50,000 transactions per second without compromising decentralization or security. To put that into perspective, at the moment Ethereum does around 10 to 15 TPS, maybe 10,000 TPS with layer 2s. And hopefully maybe 20 or 30,000 TPS with even like more innovation and Ethereum 2.0. But just to put that into perspective, Solana is ultra fast and extremely cheap. Like transactions cost less than a cent, which is awesome. You can have a look at the Solana ecosystem by going onto solana.com/ecosystem, and here you can look at all the different apps that are already running on the Solana blockchain. So here you've got automated market makers, you've got DeFi, decentralized exchanges, explorers, infrastructure. So you've got a lot of different tools which are pretty cool. A few of them we're going to look at. So Solet is the wallet that will allow you to actually interact with the DeFi space on the Solana ecosystem. So automated market makers, some are pretty famous. For example, SendSwap or Radium is also pretty good. Arca is also pretty good. Hedgehog, I haven't tried it yet. What else is there? You can also look at the DeFi space with Serum. This is actually powered by FTX and Alameda Research, a very, very popular platform. And there's quite a few. I won't go over all, but this actually gives you a good start in exploring the Solana ecosystem. What is also pretty awesome is the programming language that is used to create DeFi apps on the Solana ecosystem. So the smart contracts are written in Rust. Rust is a very, very popular programming language with 4 years running on Stack Overflow. It's got 24,000 users that have contributed code. So this is great. So there are a lot of developers that can actually start writing smart contracts because they can use a programming language that they understand and they've been using for many years. To put that into comparison, there are only 3,500 developers who have contributed Solidity code. There might be a lot more, but that's based on GitHub. So it's got a position of 15 on the CoinGecko website. It's got the ticker SOL, price is at around $46.90. Got a market cap of $12 billion with a circulating supply of 272 million and total supply of 488 million. That would place the FDV, fully diluted valuation. If all the tokens and the total supply would actually be on the market, it would be at 22 billion US dollars. Let's have a look at where the price could go. I'm actually more bullish at the moment on the DeFi apps that can actually start running on the Solana ecosystem. Solana is fantastic, but definitely had a massive price growth since the beginning of the year. So definitely don't go FOMOing in all your savings into Solana at $46.90. It definitely can increase by a lot, but it's still on the risk ratio pretty risky going on in at those price levels. Because just a small correction could bring the price down maybe 15-25%. So let's have a look at SOL USD. Very beautiful performance in Q1 2021. But I do believe that with the flourishing DeFi space, the price can go even higher because you can see that performance of BNB has been crazy thanks to the DeFi space on the Binance Smart Chain. But you've also got the Ethereum ecosystem, and ETH has been performing really well. So I believe all tokens that have to do with the DeFi space are going to perform really well, as I believe in a multi-chain future. So if you're already holding since the lows, I highly recommend that as we go even higher, you place your exits to make sure that you can take a little bit of profits on the way up, as you definitely don't want to be at the end of the bull run at the beginning of the bear market with no profits at all. So always make sure that you scale a little bit out, maybe 40-50% out at the top of this bull run. So if you don't have any Solana entering right now, might be on the risk side because Sol has already had 856% push to the upside since the beginning of the year. So if we look at a Sol BTC chart, which is always really important to look at because you want a token to perform better than Bitcoin, otherwise it makes more sense to hold Bitcoin. So it's been performing really well. I don't see this growth stopping anytime soon, just for the fact that the DeFi space is growing really fast. And at the moment, DeFi on Ethereum, great, but it's for the rich people that can actually pay $50 per smart contract transaction. So there's a lot of demand for low fee DeFi apps that will allow you to do a lot more with your money apart from Ethereum. You've got Binance Smart Chain that is thriving. It's good, but it's not that cheap. The more users are using Binance Smart Chain, it's actually getting relatively expensive. Still a lot cheaper than Ethereum, but still quite expensive. So I think Solana can definitely be a part of this DeFi space with its thriving ecosystem, super high TPS and low fees. So talking about predictions, I've got some pretty good predictions for this bull run. Of course, this is all my own opinion, not financial advice, but I do believe a 4 to 8x from the current prices is definitely possible. So you have to keep in mind that even though we had this crazy rally, it's possible that we do have a bit of a correction. Should a correction happen in the next month or so, you always get corrections. The price just doesn't go up. Sometimes you do have corrections. And if we do anticipate this correction maybe to bring us down to the $18 to $25 range, and that might be a good accumulation range if you want to profit from the next cycle upwards until reach the top of this bull run. But concerning the top prices for this bull run, I think a price between $200 and $400 is possible in my opinion. It's definitely not out of this range, and yeah, this is going to be very exciting. So my personal suggestion, if you bought between $1 and $10, you're already up by a massive amount. Make sure that you take some profits during the end of this bull run. So possibly when we're at 2x or 4x from this price, you start scaling a little bit out so that you've got some liquidity at the end of the bull run that will allow you to accumulate more during the bear market. And if you're completely new to Solana, maybe think about dollar cost averaging into the project, but also what you can do is think about maybe investing into newer DeFi projects that are popping up on the Solana ecosystem. I'll be making a video soon about Solana Launchpad. It hasn't launched yet, but I think that might also be a fantastic investment. So yeah, that was it for this video. I'll be bringing a lot more Solana videos out, exploring the DeFi space there. So if you like this type of content, highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button and also like the video. It shows me that you enjoy Solana content. With that said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.